Listen, friends, it's one thing to play a bigot on TV, and it's quite another thing to be a bigot in real life. You know, there are still people around who are willing to hurt other people by judging them primarily on their race or their religious beliefs. Now, bigotry has not helped Archie Bunker's life. You know that. It has spoiled it in many ways, small and large.
Prejudice is something America can do without.
Friends, Herbert Hoover hid out in the White House, too, responding to desperate problems with patriotic pronouncements. And we got a hell of a depression. But I'm afraid Jimmy's depression is going to be worse than Herbert's. I'm supporting Senator Kennedy because he's out there facing issues. Inflation, sky-high prices, an almost worthless dollar, unemployment. I trust Ted Kennedy. I believe in him. In every way, folks.
Kennedy for president. We gotta fight back.
This is Hugh. This is my son. He started on drugs when he was 16, and I can't tell you how much I hated it. I chased Hugh and his friends out of the house when I caught them smoking pot. But I was afraid to get too tough. Afraid that Hugh would shut me out and I would lose my relationship with my son. Drugs controlled his life. Drugs robbed him of his ability to love. Drugs killed his conscience. When his life became filled with horrifying hallucinations, he ended his life. Get between your kids and drugs any way you can if you want to save the kid's life.
Friends, I'd like to ask you to do me a favor. In fact, do yourself a favor. Next time you get in an automobile, buckle your safety belt. Do you know that if every American buckled up, we could eliminate over 16,000 highway deaths, over 200,000 injuries, and $6 billion in accident costs? That's something to think about. So remember, and buckle up. It's good for you. Friends, I want to talk to you about air pollution, smog. It's tough today to find an American city that doesn't have it. You can see it, sometimes you can smell it and even taste it. Air pollution threatens our health. Makes your eyes water, makes you cough, even makes you dizzy. But more than that, air pollution can seriously affect your lungs and your heart. And we're trying to do something about air pollution. There's an important law, the Clean Air Act, to help. It calls for controls on factories, automobiles, and power plants to reduce air pollution levels. Your state and federal governments are responsible for seeing that the law is carried out. But none of us can sit back and expect air pollution to go away. It's not that easy. We all have to work at it to see that the law is carried out and to back up some of the hard decisions on what must be done.
This is Hugh. This is my son. He started on drugs when he was 16. When his life became confused, unreal, filled with horrifying hallucinations, he ended his life. Get between your kids and drugs any way you can if you want to save the kid's life.
There were these two Jews.
Oh, come on, don't start up with
Oh,
me
no.
again.
It's a nice story. It's a nice story.
All right.
Now, listen.
Well.
Two Jews went into the television business.
Come on. Television, you gotta be kidding.
It happens now and then.
All right. Two Jews went into the television business.
Shmuel and Velbel.
All right, Shmuel and Velbel. Yeah. What are their names in the industry?
Bud and Bruce.
And, who's who? Shmuel is Bud, Velbel is Bruce. Is Bud?
Bud is Shmuel. Velbel is Bruce.
Okay, guys.
Can I get on with the story?
Please, I'm waiting.
So they both went to the rabbi.
Uh-huh.
Shneur Zalman. Shneur Zalman.
Okay. Any relation to Bud, Shmuel, and Velbel?
No.
Okay.
Shneur Zalman from Hyannisport.
Okay.
All right. They asked his advice.
Fair.
Should we do it, should we not?
Yeah.
Rabbi said, first to Shmuel. What's the business about? Shmuel says, well, you get a production company, you make money, and you have writers, and you have directors, you have actors, and you put together a show and you sell it to the network, and you make a profit.
Okay, fair.
Rabbi Salman said, good luck. Now, along comes available to the rabbi.
That's Bruce.
Bruce.
Yeah, okay. Come on, will you get on with it?
You're running out on a religious story?
Oh, sorry.
All right. So now Belville comes to the rabbi, says he has these plans, and the rabbi says, tell me about the business.
Yeah.
He says, well, you get a production company and money. Then you get writers. Then you get directors.
Sam
you get
McGilla, huh?
actors.
Yeah, okay.
You make a show, you sell it to the network, and with God's help, you make a profit.
Okay.
Now, which one of these two guys was successful?
We're talking about Shmuel and Velvel again, right?
Shmuel and Velvel.
Okay. Well, I would think that the, Shmuel, who was it, Velvel?
Velvel?
Velvel, yeah. Velvel, who wanted God's help, I would think that obviously he would, I mean, if he took God in as a partner, he would have to be a success. Right?
That's right.
There you go.
He took God as a partner.
Right.
And when we build the new Chabad house,
Yeah.
we're going to need God as a partner, right? Yeah, we're going to need God's help.
Simple.
Yeah.
And your money.